Let's see what's happening down south.
It seems the weather here will be a day of high humidity, and that's because the heavy air is filled with water everywhere.
The field of dew point gaining ground, water vapor all around. Relative humidity seems relatively high to me.
Weather words: arid, extremely dry. Dew point, the temperature at which water vapor changes into water.
Hazy, when you can see water vapor or moisture in the air. Humidity, the amount of water vapor in the air. And hygrometer, an instrument that measures humidity.
Relative humidity, a measurement that compares the amount of water vapor in the air to the maximum amount of water vapor that the air can hold. Water vapor, water that is found in the air is an invisible gas.
If humidity is the amount of water vapor in the air, then where does the water come from? Consider a puddle. Have you ever noticed how the puddle disappears as the day goes on?
That's because the water heats up and changes into vapor. This is called evaporation. Water evaporates from rivers, lakes, and oceans too. As the air fills up with lots of water vapor, it becomes more humid. Sometimes your body can tell you if it's humid. A hot day can make you sweat. If it's humid and the air can't hold any more water, the sweat won't evaporate. It stays on your skin and makes you feel even hotter.
Humidity can affect your hairstyle. Since hair soaks up water vapor from the air, it can change from straight to wavy or curly to frizzy, depending upon the humidity. For some, a little hairdo equals a big hair don't.
Even pine cones can show the current humidity. If the scales on the pine cones swell up, the air is moist, so they look close together. If they spread apart and stand out, the air is dry.
be sticky, but it's pretty sweet and all.
I'm glad to have good news for you. Look outside. The sky is blue. Fluffy clouds are floating by. The atmosphere feels warm and dry.
Weather words. Atmosphere. The thin layer of gas that surrounds the earth. Clouds. Visible groups of water droplets and ice floating in the air. Cumulus clouds. Clouds that have a fluffy white appearance and float at a medium height. You will see these big cotton ball-like clouds when the sky is clear blue.
Tyson is standing in for a student who's not here tonight, so we'll give him an extra special.
The sun is a huge star in the center of our solar system. Like all stars, it is a ball of burning gases and has been around for a long time. Actually, our sun is about 5 billion years old and is expected to live another 5 billion. Now that's a lot of Earth days. The sun is 93 million miles away from the Earth and is 1 million times bigger than the Earth. Even at that distance, the sun has the power to fuel all of our weather. Without it, everything would be frozen.
Weather wizards. Rorik John William Strutland, an English scientist, won the Nobel Prize in 1904 for discovering the reason why the sky is blue. He determined the ray of sunlight has 7 colors. As it shines, most of the colors scatters across the sky.
In 1803, Luke Howard, an amateur meteorologist from England, created 10 categories to classify the clouds. They are nimbostratus, stratus, stratocumulus, cumulonimbus, altocumulus, altostratus, cumulus, cirrostratus, cirrocumulus, and cirrus.
There's gonna be a lot of sun. A perfect day to have some fun. But don't forget this helpful phrase. Use some lotion to block your rays.
Nothing much is happening here. Things are fairly calm and clear. The temperature is rather warm. Is this the calm before the storm?
Funnel cloud, erupting in column of air extending down from a cloud.
Tornado, a violent wind that is short-lived but destructive.
Vacuum, a space empty of matter.
Tornadoes often begin as thunderstorms, which develop when cold air forces a layer of warm air to rise rapidly. Air currents become so strong they form a spinning funnel of air that reaches from the clouds to the ground. When the funnel touches down, it's like a vacuum cleaner sucking up everything in its path. Tornado season is generally from March through August, but tornadoes can occur at any time of the year.
Over 80% of all tornadoes will strike between noon and midnight.
Tornadoes are classified using the Fujita-Pearson scale. The largest tornadoes are called F5 and have wind speeds up to 318 miles per hour.
Weather winners. The largest tornado lasted for 3 hours and traveled up to 200 miles. That was on March 18, 1925.
There are more tornadoes in the United States than any other country in the world. Over 700 tornadoes form a tornado alley, mostly Texas, Oklahoma, Nebraska, Kansas, Iowa, and Missouri each year.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled program for quality severe weather warning.
Listen up and listen in. This news was an urgent spin. Find the safest place to go and shelter from the tornado.
Spiraling and thickening, tornado, threatening and sickening, tornado, attaching down the hatches, secure the cellar door. The things the vacuum catches have quite a ride in store. Sky is dark and ominous, tornado, funnel clouds of ominous, tornado. Evacuate Kamoto, get out of here because, like Dorothy and Toto, we may end up in Mars.
That sounds serious. Be careful, Topeka. Luckily, the weather in Chicago looks good.
Today will bring a gentle breeze, like a whisper through the trees, and if the wind begins above, the leaves will rustle to and fro. Cold air from above will drop. Hot air rises to the top. Then they circle round and round, a Ferris wheel above the ground.
Now for weather words. Breeze, a gentle wind. Gale, a strong wind.
Westerlies, winds that originate and inflow from the west. Wind, a mass of air that moves from one place to another.
Wind is caused when air travels. This happens when hot air rises and cold air flows in to replace it.
Wind usually brings the weather along from the place that it originates. So a north wind is cold because it started where the air is colder, and a south wind brings warm air from the south.
A way to measure and compare wind speeds was created by British Admiral Sir Francis Beaufort in 1805. The Beaufort scale measures winds from 0 miles per hour, called calm winds, all the way up to winds that are more than 74 miles an hour, called hurricane winds. The highest wind speed ever recorded was 231 miles per hour in Mount Washington, New Hampshire. It is so windy at the top of this mountain that the buildings have to be built into the rock or chained down.
Today will bring a gentle breeze, like a whisper through the trees, and if the wind begins above, so while the weather is right, go outside and fly ahead, and if the wind becomes a gale, all aboard, time to sail.
Weather words. Cold front, the boundary of a mass of cold air moving in to replace warm air. Cumulonimbus, a towering dark mass of cumulus clouds associated with thunder and lightning.
Lightning, a flash of electricity in the sky. Thunder, a loud noise created when lightning heats the air. Updraft, a current of air moving upward.
Thunderstorms occur when a cold front forces warm air upward to form cumulonimbus clouds. Air currents and cloud droplets bounce up and down from these clouds to create static electricity.
This results in a hot flash in the sky called lightning. The heat made by the lightning causes the air to rapidly expand, which produces a loud boom called thunder. Most lightning travels from cloud to cloud. Lightning that travels from clouds to the earth is less common. When it does strike the earth, it usually strikes the highest objects like tall buildings or trees.
Lightning can be dangerous. If you see lightning, stay indoors in a vehicle. Do not go in an open field or under a tree. Do not use any electrical appliances, even the phone. Do not go in the water.
Legend tells us that in 1752, colonial American Benjamin Franklin decided to tie a key to the end of a kite string and fly it during a thunderstorm. It's not shocking that he successfully captured electrical energy from the storm. Definitely don't try that at home.
Thunderstorms are the most common type of storm on Earth. There is an average of 50,000 every day. That's up to 10 million bolts of lightning. Kaboom!